So what's going on, y'all? Today we got a project that I've been wanting to get done and started here for a while. And my problem is to be honest with you, I need to stay off Marketplace because every time I get on Marketplace, I find a project. Your boy need a 60-day sabbatical from Marketplace because I find something. Oh, I can fix it. I can make it do this. I can restore it. I can do this and all this other stuff. End up turning into one of these deals here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the project we're gonna work on here. And yes, it is crusty, but it is a 12 drawer Waterloo industrial tool cabinet. I got it for $100 off of Marketplace. That's the reason why I need to stay off of it. It has some tools in it, but I could not stomach paying the same $100 or $200 for some of that big box 4 drawer cabinets that they were selling. I don't have the number of drawers that they had. I mean, I have more drawers here than they were offering, and I don't want to spend $500 on this, man. I don't want to spend $500, $600, $700 on a tool chest just for screws, nut, bolts, electrical things of that nature. It's rusty, it's crusty, and it might even smell like a little urine. However, we're gonna change this thing and make it useful. And yeah, your boy is gonna stay off of Marketplace. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead, take these tools out of here, start disassembling the drawers, and see if we can get this thing looking like something we can use around the shop here. Okay, y'all, so we got this bin here for everything we're gonna just get rid of. We got the table set up for things that we're gonna keep, and we're just gonna pretty much go through these drawers here. And I went ahead and grabbed a trash can for stuff I'm just gonna all pretty much just throw away. So it's a lot of runching in there, but matter of fact, it's not too bad. Look at those slides, man. This is a lot better quality than what you're gonna buy at the big box store for $200 with 5 or 4 drawers, and that's it. So yeah, look at the lock mechanism. Turn the lock, and yeah, turn the key, and both sides go down, and the center is locked with a different key or its own key there. So that's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get these things outside, kind of wash them a little bit, take these handles off, and then get them ready for some scuff and paint. know the funny thing about this, y'all? If I wanted these drawers to be watertight, they would not be watertight. Okay, y'all, different day, same back channel, and the dresser or the tool chest is dry, the drawers are dry, so we're ready to go ahead and get set up to start sanding these items. So I'm gonna show you what they look like now, and we're gonna go ahead and start prepping them. As y'all can see, the drawers are dry. They're ready to be prepped and sand. This dresser here, or chest I should say, is ready to be sand too. So we're gonna go ahead and start scuffing these things up because I'm ready to get these items in my shop organized. Okay, y'all, so in order to get the surfaces prepped, we're gonna use a dual action sander with 220 grit sandpaper. It's not required because what's required is for this Rust-Oleum hammer paint in copper. What is required is to make sure that there's no shiny surfaces. So you want the paint to adhere, and then also you want to make sure that there's no grit and grime. So once we're done sanding here, we're going to clean them off, make sure there's no shiny areas. Use our PPE, protect your lungs and your hands if you want to use gloves, and go from there. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, you all, so as you can see, it doesn't take that long to get this thing prepped and sprayed. The biggest thing is also make sure you get those corners, okay? You got to make sure you get those corners. But I'm not able to get in there with that DA, but what I'm going to get, I got a mouse that has a corner tip on it, and we're going to use it to sand those areas. So let me go get that real quick. This is the mouse I was just telling you about. And you see as it got that corner there, we can actually get into the drawer and get those areas that the DA couldn't get. So let me get this set up and we go from there. And I'm still using 220 grit. So it's really making short work of sanding these drawers. So I don't know what's going on and how you open this without completely ripping it. I don't know. It's weird. Basically just mash the holes and go to sanding. Don't forget to protect your lungs. And we're back at it. As you all can probably see, hopefully you can see in the camera there, it got in those corners great. So I'm gonna do the rest off camera, but you actually got to see exactly what it takes to sand these drawers down. So we're gonna do that, and then hopefully get these done pretty quick here and get ready to add some paint. I noticed while sanding this drawer here, it's got some rust in the corners, okay? So what I decided to do, because before I use the hammer paint, I'm gonna use this Rust-Oleum rust reformer. And essentially all you have to do is get really any foreign degree as much as far as you can, as far as, you know, loose rust, that kind of thing. And then you paint right over this with that. And this is gonna stop it from rusting. In addition to, it's already prepped, you can just paint right over it. So I'm gonna give this a quick shake here real quick. And I shook a little bit off camera, so don't even sweat that at all. Pop it in here. And all these products I bought on my own, you all. So just understand, just showing you how to make something out of nothing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this here, obviously, and just go over those rust spots here, because I don't want it to rust anymore. Now, I don't have to do the whole thing. I'm just hitting the rust spots to stop it from rusting. And then, let me take this cover off. Again, what I want to do, and sorry about the camera angle and the light, but basically that's black. But in the corners there's some surface rust that I want to stop it from rusting. I take the hammer paint once this dries, and I can just paint right over it and not worry about it rusting in the future. So this is what I'm gonna continue doing with the drawers over there, but I'm gonna do it off camera because that stuff is boring, y'all. Welcome back to the second day of this project, you all, and we already got started, and I'm gonna show you all what we're working on right now. So real quick, I'm gonna show you all before and after. This is a before of a prep drawer, and this is the after. And if we can get all these drawers to look like this, it's gonna look great. It's really, really gonna look good. So let me show you my setup, what we have outside. Here are our drawers right here that are prepped and ready to go. And then that one there and that one there. Now for some of these rust spots that's in the bottom of the drawers here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna use that Rust-Oleum rust reformer, and basically it just kills the rust, stop it in its tracks, and you can paint right over it. All you have to do is just scuff it up, get any loose rust, dirt, that kind of stuff off of it, spray it, and you're good to go. So that's what we're gonna do with these items here, is if they have rust, we're gonna go ahead and use that rust reformer, and then go ahead and start painting. So let's get started. Make sure you use your PPE, personal protection equipment, because you got to protect your lungs, guys. And being in the Air Force as long as I have, I didn't protect my hearing, and my hearing is bad. So yeah, protect your lungs. So use this. This might be a little bit overkill outside, but I only got one set of lungs, and yeah, take care of them. And to show you all quick what we did to prep those drawers, all we did was, obviously we did the sanding. We wanted to make sure that the paint can actually adhere to the cabinet or drawers or the cabinet. And then we came back with this acetone here, wiped it down, and then came on back with the copper Rust-Oleum paint here. So and there you have it, you all. This is the first 4 drawers that we got painted here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, that's gonna look great, man. Look at that. Give that a chance to dry. That's gonna look great. Heck to the yeah. That's what's up. And again, I could have spent $100. I'm sorry, $299, almost $300 on those special cabinets that the big box stores have, but I don't think they're as sturdy as these. They're not gonna last as long. So hopefully these will last the rest of my time using this cabinet. So they look great. Okay, y'all, so here are the drawers here, and they're about to be ready to dry. That's the inside of that one. There was some touch up I need to do. You put this thing out in the sun. That gold against that brown is just hard to cover and cover well, but man, that looks good. And the shame part about this whole thing is that it's gonna be on the inside of the cabinet. So, and then when you flip the drawer upside down, obviously, and you put the liners in, you're not gonna really see that. But I'm telling you, man, just looking at this from a distance, I mean, this thing looked great. These drawers look great. And like I said, it's gonna be a shame, some stripe in there. So we gotta finish the second coat after that first coat tacks off there. But yeah, it's gonna be a shame that we're gonna have to cover these things up. So I got about 5 more drawers to get started, and then also I still gotta do the inside of these drawers. So it's taking quite a bit of time and a little bit of paint, but I think the end result is gonna be something to be proud of, put in the shop there. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Okay, y'all, so while we got those drawers drying here, this is the cabinet here. And the biggest thing is we got to take care of that rust, because as you see those 4 bolts, that goes to the caster, and most of the weight is going to be on that area there. And we need to get some of that rust, no, not some, all of that rust stopped. And once we get it sanded, we're going to hit it with that rust reformer by Rust-Oleum, and then give this thing a good coat of paint. We took the handle off already, so it's good to go. But scuff it up a little bit. I started on the top there some, and get this project going. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all, so here's the cabinet here, and we went ahead and sanded the sides, the back, and the inside as well. And we painted the inside black simply because we didn't need to waste the money on painting the carpet in there. I just painted it black. That gave me a little savings on that paint there, because that copper paint is expensive. So yeah, this is what we're gonna paint next. And this cabinet is gonna look great. So let's go ahead and get this all set up so we can get this thing painted. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. What we got going on here while we're waiting on the this tool chest to flash with that paint that I just did, I'm going to look at these handles and see if I can do something with them or whatnot. That's one I kind of worked on a little bit here, but as you can see, this is one I haven't. It's got some surface rust on it, And what we're gonna try some quad zero steel wool, some Mother's mag aluminum polish for all metals, not just mag and aluminum. And then I got this Chemical Guys heavy metal polish here. And it's a specialty polish. And I'll be honest with you all, I started on this thing here with just hand doing this here. And as you can see, it actually went from something like that to that. So let's see if we can buff this stuff out. Just checking in, I just want you all to see this. This thing looks really, really good. And that's gonna pop on the side of that cabinet. So like I said, let me go ahead and work on this a little bit and the handles and see what we come up with. All right, so there's the drawers over there, the smaller ones. We actually got some tray liners. We got the slides here. We got the chrome handle buffed out. Look at that, man. I mean, this cabinet is probably, I don't know, 20, 30 years old. Who knows? And look at that, y'all. Look how that turned out. That's the label for this cabinet. So that's gonna look great. As far as the drawers and stuff, look at them. They look good too. And then star of the show, the cabinet itself. I mean, it turned out really, really nice. Now, to be totally honest with you, I have not decided what I wanted to do here at the top. And the reason that is that I didn't want to paint it the color of the cabinet. However, we did sand it. We did put some rust preventive paint on it by Rust-Oleum. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to go back with the matte or actually come over here with maybe some butcher block on top of this cabinet. I don't know. But right now, for the temporary solution, until I make that decision, we're going to put a drawer liner on top of it just to protect it. So if we throw something on top of here, it won't scratch, dent it up, and that kind of thing. And I think I'm gonna go that route with that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and start putting these liners in the drawers. Okay, y'all, so this is what we're doing here. We're gonna get this line up at the top. I don't wanna do anything permanent for the top. So let's go ahead and start cutting this here. This stuff is easy to cut. Biggest thing is cutting it straight. I'm just pinching this off so I know where to trim it. As you all can see, there are lines there. So all we have to do is just follow the line and cut it to size. Take our time here. Kind of veered off line there, so we're gonna trim that real quick. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. And there's my top, okay? So the one thing we're gonna continue doing is essentially, you all, is the same thing for the drawers, okay? So just measure it out, put it in, and then we're good to go. So all you have to do, get your liner, come here, cut it. Matter of fact, let me, kind of went against the grain there. And come in here. Again, you find your line you want to cut. You just cut down that line. Take your time. Quilts, so yeah. Then you just drop it in there. Okay. Then you just drop it in there. There's your liner, your drawer. Look at that. Look how good that looks. And then finally, you come here, pull your rails out. Okay. This is going to be kind of tricky because I'm going to try to put that in like so. Slide the rails on both sides. And then when you pull the drawer out, look at there. Huh? That's it. Here it is, my freshly new painted cabinet. It's copper in color. We actually buffed out the chrome. I'm pretty sure some of you all already noticed the emblem is not there where I tried to install it and it actually broke on me, but I got something in plan for that there. But besides all of that, look at this. Look at it, man. It looks awesome. You know, I do actually need to grease the guides for the drawers there, but that's okay. It's just a little stiff. We'll get that fixed. But other than that, man, that turned out great. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to store in it now because it looked so good. And I hope the camera's picking it up. But man, I like it. It looks awesome. The only thing the jury's still out on is this top here. I mean, you know, I might put a butcher block up there. That might give a bit of a contrast there. But other than that, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to glue this down because, you know, I just don't. I won't like it. I can tell you that now. However, this thing looks great. So yeah, you can do this yourself. I bought this on Marketplace for $100. Got about $150 in supplies as far as paint, sandpaper, prep for the cabinet, a little bit of elbow grease, and this is what it turned out in the end. So that looks great. Like, comment, subscribe. This cabinet turned out great. My name is Arthur. Thanks for watching the channel. Hopefully this will encourage you to go out there and do something like this. All it takes a little time and elbow grease. We'll see you next time.